Today I'm finally organizing this beautiful bookshelf to see how many books my family has accumulated over the years. After accomplishing putting my son down for a nap, I was definitely racing against time. So I rushed downstairs, threw open this closet, and found all of the books that I stored in here. We moved into this house about a month and a half ago, so these books have been held hostage in this closet, and I know they were so happy to be freed, but there was one problem. Oh my god, this box is so heavy, I forgot. I definitely forgot how big this box was and how heavy it is. So I will have to bring the books up and down by hand instead of carrying this big ass box upstairs. But for this tub, I can definitely bring this upstairs in one go. Fingers crossed, I don't blow my back out. This box will be the death of me. We still have miscellaneous things that we need to hang up. Like this needs to go, I don't know, maybe in the guest room where my reading chair usually is, or by the bookcase. I don't know yet. Oh, look how cute this tote bag is. Definitely can color on it. I'm not going to. I'm gonna let my son color on it when he comes of age to do that. But this bag is so cute, and it came with a whole bunch of goodies inside. Haul number one. Oh, shit. I'm literally getting a workout in. My BPM right now is 134. I just did like 7 flights of stairs and I'm sweating. I know you can't see it, but your girl is hot. So there's no particular order of how I really stored these books when they were in the box, but I need to catch my breath, hold on. But the way I typically have organized my bookshelf in the past is I would do like the hardcover books on one shelf, and then I would do like romance, contemporary, and whatever other miscellaneous books that I have. Okay, I'm sure this looks crazy. I had to take my thumbnail, so hopefully it worked out the way I thought it would. But these are literally all the books that my family and I own. So now I need to categorize them by genre and hardback versus paperback, and hope this all goes well. So I'm literally sweating bullets. The thumbnail took me like 10 minutes to take. Not that you care. I guess I'm gonna start my way here, then work my way all around the semicircle that I made, and that might be the easiest method to do. Okay, I genuinely have all of my books organized. So here are my man's like random manga books and magazines, etc. I'm not really sure what this collection is, but that is all his. These are baby's books. He has quite a lot that we have to go through and start reading. This little collection here are all of my like historical fiction or literary books. These are some cookbooks, but mainly health books. This stack is mainly religious books and Bibles. These are all the finance books. This is more so like, I didn't know where to categorize these books. Some of these are self-help and others are just random books. Like this one's about Busy Women's Guide to a Balanced Life, etc. So that's just kind of like random. These are all journals, compositions, and calendar notebooks. These are the two little classics that I have. Love these. I have to read these eventually all over again. And this right here is the Holy Grail. These are my murder mysteries, thrillers, dark romance. I love Haunting Adeline, contrary to popular belief. And most of all, I loved the Mind F series. I need to reread this again. I really didn't know where to categorize Moth to a Flame. I definitely would not say this is a romance, but I didn't know where else to put it. So I just put it in this random pile of poems that I have. And this book right here is kind of like a poem and an essay that I received from the author herself, which I really much appreciate. And this is just a little random pile of fantasy, dystopian books that I really have enjoyed. And all of these right here are obviously my hardcover books. So now I need to organize these all on the bookshelf, and I fingers crossed, I really hope they all fit. They should, because this is a decent sized bookshelf. I'm like 5'7", 5'8" on a good day, and I'm just as tall as the bookshelf. So in theory, all of these books should fit. Perfect, it's looking so good so far. I'm just gonna slide these two classics right in here because it's a small gap. As many books that I thought I would. Mentally, I have like 200 books that I wish I could put on my bookshelf right now, but that's just not what's happening. So at the end, I'm going to count every single book that we own in this household. I have finished. It looks so good, but now I want to put some picture frames and maybe a little decorations on the top to give it a little more life, a little more flavor, a little more color. So let's see what I have in my bin over here. God, I have so much shit in here. So a lot of these are picture frames while I was pregnant. A lot of them are while I was with the baby. And some of the stuff I still need to unpack that goes in my office / guest room. So I'm not even sure what I need to put on top of the bookshelf. This 100% needs to go on there. This is my late softball coach / mentor. I love you so much, Coach Sherman. You are always gonna be up here front and center. This is meant to be for pictures of my dogs, but I've put my family on here before. I can't lie. Oh my God, it's so funny. Okay, this is the only thing that I'm gonna decorate the bookshelf with because I want to curate this space to look really nice and cozy. So I need to have some mental thought and things that I want to put up there. So let's start with the bookshelf tour. On this very top shelf, I put all of my hardcover books. They range in all type of genres, so it's really no one specific genre that are all hardcover, obviously. Then on the second shelf, I try to prioritize a little bit of romance that I do have, and then the majority of dark thriller, romance, murder books. And I just slid Moth to a Flame in here because it was pretty dark and gruesome, so I didn't know where else to put it, so I just found that to be fitting. I don't know. Coming right down here into the third section, it is the little poems that I do have. Historical fiction here, and finance and self-help books all in this section, with the little section of religious books here. And down here I put our journals and composition notebooks with the whole book of Florida State Parks that my dad got for me last Christmas, and I need to start filling this out because my family loves going to parks and to walk around and explore and exercise, so we definitely need to utilize that. And here are our small section of Bibles, devotional book, and then my man has his Bible in his room that he keeps on his nightstand to read every night. And here are our health books and 2 cookbooks that we have. And here are his manga magazines, this stack of books, these basic kind of like self-help, do stuff your own DIY books here, and his one manga book. And then down here, just for baby boy so he can easily access it, are all of his books. So now it's time to count these bad boys. And And my son has 2 more of these type of books in his room. So 128, 129 books. No, 130. Because of this book that I haven't put on my bookshelf because I'm taking this to my room. So we officially have 130 books on our family bookshelf. I know that's nowhere near considered a library because you have to have 1,000 books on your bookshelf to be considered a library, but this is what we have, and I love our little library so much. Just look at it. I am so obsessed. I love it. Thank you to my man for buying us a new bookshelf, because when we moved out, we didn't have one because our old apartment had a built-in bookshelf, so we didn't need it. So I sold my old one, and now we have this beautiful one, and I love it so much. I can't wait to continue to fill it up. And I'm so lucky that I have a Kindle, because if I did not, oh my God, the amount of books that I would have in this house would probably take up this entire loft, because I read so many books last year, and I've already surpassed my goal this year of books that I wanted to read, and I'm getting close to 75 books this year, and that is my ultimate goal. So I'm going to continue reading. But if you enjoyed my video today, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for staying the entire video to this point. YouTube thinks that you're going to like these videos here, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!